What's up, you guys? It's Death Rival Gaming here with a gameplay from my friend Dude Man I'm So Baked. Leave a link to his channel in the description. He's awesome player. He's a beast. He gets these gameplays all the time. He doesn't actually have commentary with them, so it would just kind of be the gameplay. But he is working on getting commentary, and I have talked to him over PSN. That's how I met him. And he's a cool dude. This video is just going to be giving you tips about the guns, attachments, and perks that you should be using in Call of Duty Black Ops. So, yeah, this is kind of late, and I know that most people have already figured all this stuff out, but for assault rifles, I think that the guns you're going to want to use are going to be the FAMAS, the Galil, the AUG, and the AK-47 and the Commando. Let's not forget that. The Commando is a pretty beast gun. The AK is my personal favorite gun. I love that gun. But those are what you're going to want to use for assault rifles. I think they're the best assault rifles. Then for SMGs, I think that the three best ones are the MP5K, the 74U, the Scorpion, and another good one is the MPL. Or actually, the MPL is not that great. The Kiparus is actually a pretty good one, but for people that are just starting up, those are the three ones that are the easiest to use. I think the only thing about the only thing is that the Scorpion has a very small clip, and you can't really kill anyone with any of the SMGs very quickly unless you have rapid fire on them. So you're gonna want to rapid fire on the Scorpion, and it really doesn't kill anybody. Unless you have a whole clip in there. It uses about, I don't know, like 11 or 12 out of the 20 bullets that's in the clip, so just keep track of that. For LMGs, pretty much there's only two ones. There's the M60 and the Stoner 63. So those are two pretty beast guns. I actually have a gameplay on my channel that you guys have seen on Nuketown with the Stoner 63 that I got. Pretty nice game, but you guys can go check that one out. Go through my channel videos and you'll find it. Then for sniper rifles, you're going to want to use the L96A1. That's what you see everybody using for those trick shots, those 360 quick scopes, no scopes, you know, all that stuff. That's what you see everyone using. And I think that, personally, I just like the L96A1 better, but the PSG-1 is also a really good one too. I believe they patched this, but in the beginning, I don't know if they did or if they didn't, but I think they did patch this, but when Black Ops first came out, the PSG-1 was a one-shot kill from the waist up, and most sniper rifles are a one-shot kill from the chest up, which I don't know. I don't really believe that. I think that because of hit detection, it sort of feels like you can get one-shot kills from the thigh up with the PSG-1 and one-shot kills from the waist up with the L96, and then with the WA-2000, it's the chest up, and with the Dragunov, you basically have to hit their head dead on, or their head dead on, to kill them. But that's just bad hit detection, or however the hit detection works on the guns. But anyways, I personally like the L96A1 for sniper rifles, especially if you're going to be quick scoping. The PSG-1 isn't bad; it's a good one, but for quick scoping, it really is not all that good. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. But yeah. So for shotguns, next up is shotguns. I don't know. You guys might feel like I'm going through a list. That's because I actually am. This is the first time I've ever done this, but a lot of commentators have been mentioning that they use note cards and whatnot to keep track of their stuff when they're talking about it in their commentary. And I figured I'd give it a shot because a lot of times I feel like I just kind of ramble on in my commentaries, and I don't know. I feel like that's kind of being a little bit cutting into my thing, but I gotta hurry up because this gameplay is almost halfway over. But so for shotguns, you're gonna want to use the Stakeout or the SPAS. If you're not all that good with shotguns, then I would definitely, if you're not all that good as a player, I would definitely recommend the SPAS instead of the Stakeout, because the SPAS is a semi-auto, whereas the Stakeout is pump action, and that pump action, it's gonna get you killed if you're not a good player, and you can't dodge people's bullets like a boss, like I can, because I never die in my gameplays. I'm just kidding. I die all the time, but Yeah, the stakeout with that pump action, you're gonna get killed unless you're really careful. But with the SPAS, because it's semi-auto and it has 8 bullets instead of 4, which the stakeout and the HS10 have, it's just the best one to use for people that are just not that good with shotguns or at the game or whatever. If you're not that good, but now on to perks. For the first tier perks, personally, I think you should. My 3 favorite are are lightweight, flakjack, and scavenger. I love scavenger, and the reason why I like it is because with all guns, and this happens a lot with SMGs and LMGs, you run out of ammo really quickly. I think that the reason that is you just don't get a lot of ammo, and with those guns you waste a lot of ammo. SMGs aren't the most accurate guns in the world, everyone knows that, and LMGs, people forget that they have ammo in there and they spray way too much and they waste a lot of ammo, and I'm guilty of this too. I waste a lot of ammo, so I like to use scavenger on pretty much all my classes except for my sniper rifle class. I do use ghost on that, but I mean, I don't know, it's a sniper rifle class, it's kind of justified. But flakjack, that one, it's not really a gun perk so much as more of like a game mode perk. Like if you're gonna be playing like team deathmatch, there aren't gonna be a whole lot of people camping on team deathmatch. It's gonna be a lot of more running around sort of stuff. So you're not gonna be running into grenades as much. But on game modes where you're gonna see a lot of camping, grenades are gonna be a big problem. Like domination, demolition. What else? I don't know. Ground war, whatever. Ground war, domination. There's going to be a lot of grenades there, so you're going to want to use flakjack if you love to play domination, which I do play mostly domination, and I still use scavenger. I just find that that's a better thing for me, just because I run through ammo really quickly. But lightweight, you can use this one with assault rifles, LMGs, shotguns, and sniper rifles. I do not recommend using it for SMGs because you're just wasting a perk. You're wasting a tier for a perk. You're wasting your first tier because with SMGs you're just you're already running as fast as you can, and throwing lightweight on that's not going to make you go any faster. So on to the second tier perks. Sleight of hand and steady aim, those are the 2 that I like. Sleight of hand gets me out of a lot of sticky situations because I like to reload pretty much after every other kill. If I'm using assault rifles or whatever, or sniper rifles. Well, not sniper rifles, but LMGs, whatever. Steady aim, that one you should use for sniper rifles if you're going for like no scopes and whatnot. And definitely use it if you're going to be using the SPAS as a shotgun, because the SPAS has a terrible iron sight, and you're pretty much just going to want to be hip firing the whole time. So definitely throw steady aim on that. Third tier perk, Tactical Mask Pro. Tactical Mask, the regular one, is not that great of a perk. And if you don't feel like going for Pro, I definitely don't recommend using it. But Pro is really good because nothing affects you. Nova gas, flashbang and concussion grenades don't affect you. So that's a good one. Ninja, that's always good. You're silent, and you can sneak up on people. You can kind of hear their footsteps a little better because you're not just hearing yours. So that's good for people that like to use their headsets. Hacker, if you don't really use your headsets and you don't feel like using Tactical Mask, trying to get Pro, because that is a relatively hard Pro perk to get. Hacker is good because it lets you show claymores. You don't have to waste your tactical grenades trying to clear out a room with claymores and whatnot. So there's that. And then these are the attachments that I think you should use for assault rifles. You should use either extended mags or dual mags. Personally, I like extended mags better, but it doesn't really matter. Red dot, obviously, you can use that on SMGs too. Suppressor, definitely, that's a good one to use. SMGs, all of them you should use rapid fire with. And if you want to use Warlord, then you should use grip with it too. Red dot, like I said. LMGs, pretty much the only thing that's usable on the LMGs is either the grip or the extended mags. Personally, I like extended mags better than the grip, because if you're going to spray anyways, why do you need to have that tiny bit of accuracy? And sniper rifles, you should use the variable zoom and the extended mag. The variable zoom, I think, is better than the extended mag, just so you can get that much more accuracy, which sniper rifles should have. And that bad hit detection kind of gets equaled out because you can be more accurate even with closer targets and farther away targets. So that's what I thought of. Those are my tips for the guns that you should use, the perks, and the attachments that you should use on your guns. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, and you could you also give me a like if you like the video, because it does help me out a lot. And you know, you spread the word to your friends. So I'll see you guys next time. Remember, Dude Man I'm So Baked gave the gameplay for this, so go check him out. He's awesome, and I'll see you guys next time.